Okay, so good afternoon, guys. Allow me to say Happy New Year, and let me hope everyone is doing really good. Okay, well, as of me, I'm doing really great. I thank God for that. I'm here for this short video. Should be really short. Should not take a lot of time and space for you guys. Uh, I understand that some of you failed, you were not able to follow my tutorials that I was sharing with you guys on WhatsApp group about how to get started with Google Meetup and how do you get to the call or conference call tomorrow, and it's really needed for you guys to understand how to get there so that no one gets any trouble getting there. All right, so this should really be a very short video, and I don't want to take long, and I'll go straight to the point. Well, we're actually going to see two things. One, how do you approve the call? Two, how do you join the call? That's when it's towards the time. And I'm going to take you through how to do that. All right, thank you. All right, so the first question here, the first thing to do, sorry, is this is my screen anyway, where I am able to add uh, the people. And I've actually created an email purposely for testing, purposely testing. And this email here, you can you can see that I sent my to myself an invitation here, as you can see, and just to elaborate or take you through the whole process. Otherwise, I couldn't use my email. Why? Because it's that very email that I'm using to add you guys. So it wasn't really easy to use it or to send to myself an invitation anyway. But I have this email temporarily just for testing and doing live video streaming. And this is our link here, as you can see. This link shows uh, invitation to Advanced Class 2021 7 Club meeting, the date. So we are actually going to click on this. The first step before you get started is to check for this. You check for this. You don't need to click here, but I'm just showing it for clarity anyway. That you just need to check for this email that you've received. Click on it. So there, we've clicked on it, and you can see all the details about tomorrow's meeting here. And in this meeting, you see there's a lot here. But what is really important is the details here that you really need. So there is this information here that is really crucial, and this information is what we're actually going to use to get to the conference room. And there is also, you can see the people that are already there, those that have actually sent their email. You can see them in a number of them. And down here, like we said, the first step is how to get started. So what you need to do, they're actually asking you your attendance. However, I made this attendance optional due to the fact that some people had not responded to the attendance anyway. They had not approved the attendance, so I made it optional. So this part is actually optional. You can try to use it, or you may not. All right, so what we're going to do is you check for your attendance. They're saying going with your email address here. You can see my email is called golivevideo2021@gmail.com. So they are asking me whether I'm going. Yes, maybe, or no. So what you're going to do is to click on yes. And let's click there. Okay. When you click on yes, let's see what gets displayed. Okay, I'm getting an error. Sorry. Okay. Let me see what I'm getting here. Okay, so okay, I think I know why this error is coming. Okay, I know why this error is coming anyway. This error is appearing because I've actually I'm actually creating opened. Yeah, it is happening because my calendar is being used by my personal email, so I can't log out from there, or I can't connect to that very calendar due to the fact that I'm using it. So I will have to first sign out and then sign in with this very email. That's how I'll be able to get there. But let's leave that anyway for now. For your case, you won't see that error anyway. So you click on that. Yes, when you click on yes, you need actually to click there once. You don't need to click twice or several anyway. Just click once and then relax. Relax. Okay. All right. So once you're done with that, the next thing will be is to go to this link. Let's go on top. This link here where you have joining information. The joining information, you see there is join with Google Meet. And then there is that link that takes you to the chat room or to the conference room, anyway, whatever you call it. So if you're using a laptop, you may not need to download Google Meet because Google Meet runs in the browser. They actually have a web app and a mobile app, so and a desktop app anyway. But if you're really using a laptop or a computer, you actually don't need this. You don't need to download the Google Meet. You just click there and run it within within your browser, your browser. However, sure, you must be sure that the browser you're actually using is the modern browser. Those who are using those very old browsers, for example, phone stuff, there are some phone browsers that I use. Some of them are not actually. They don't work because this works with modern browsers. For example, Google Chrome, Firefox. There is also new. There is also new Edge, as you can see it here. There is Firefox and others anyway. Okay, so let's click here. When you click there, it will actually open. If you're using a laptop, sorry, a computer or laptop or desktop, whatsoever, you're going to see this. This link is going to open within your browser. However, if you're using a mobile phone, or a mobile phone to connect, this link will take you to Play Store where it will download the Google Meet app automatically and install it automatically. All right, so when it opens, the first thing to do is to disable or mute. You actually need to mute your microphone here, and also your camera. Why do we do this? We do it to ensure that uh, we actually do this to ensure that yeah, you don't need to put your camera or your microphone on. Reason being, we actually want to have a very silent room, and the only way to do it is to have is to yeah is to actually mute your microphone and also your camera. Right? We are not actually interested in seeing your face. Maybe just in case we need to see your face, yeah, we will let you know anyway. So we are actually going to mute the microphone, and also you mute the camera. So you will see the color changes to red with a stroke across the camera and the microphone. So you click there once. When you click it the second time, it will unmute. But we're not interested in unmuting till when they tell you that you should unmute your mic or it is your turn to talk. Otherwise, let it be mute. The moment you need to say anything, you say it out, and you actually you unmute yourself and and talk or say something. Otherwise, we won't be able to hear you. So these are two buttons that we're actually going to do or to use. And another thing, okay, yes. So after that, then we're going to go to the next stuff. So after ensuring that your mic and your camera is actually off, then you can click on join. This is you're actually going to do this tomorrow because the moment it is time for for you to join the call, then you use these steps. So you click on join. You can see that there is two buttons here. There is the title of the call, of the meeting or the meetup, and then you can see that there is no one there. But just in case tomorrow you come, you see some people there if they've already joined. Otherwise, you won't see any. And there is two buttons here. The first one is join now, and then the second one is present. This will actually only be shown to the people using computers or laptops, whatever. But those who be using mobile phones, you only see this button. You won't see present, but you see this join button and these buttons for the camera and the microphone. So you do the same. You tap on the microphone icon once. It will change to red with a bar across that is cut across, and the camera as well. You tap there once. Okay, so after that, you click on join now. So when you click on join now, let's see what happens anyway. So it will take you to the conference room where we are going to do the presentation. So you can see that we are there. We are there. You can see the title of you can see the title of of the meeting, and you see that these two buttons are mute. You can't, even if you say anything, no one will actually hear you. But in case you want to communicate something, or you want to just whatever you want to communicate anyway, just to the group anyway, you have to unmute the microphone, and only the microphone. Let's leave the cameras off. The moment we turn cameras on, there will be an interference in the network whereby some people won't be hearing. So cameras are good anyway, but sometimes you need to mute them to ensure that there is efficiency in the call, or otherwise you have a call that is breaking, and which is not really good anyway. Since we are many, if it is one-on-one or two, five, a number of five group, five members in a group, that is fine. Maybe you can go ahead to use that, and you can see that here it will show you those that have been joined, all the members that are there, you can see them here on this. And then there is this button here. It's called chat with everyone. So in case you want to chat with anyone or you want to communicate something, you don't need to chat with people, since we are going to be listening to people or someone communicating. Then there's no need to chat with someone, but you can send a message. When you click there, you see this window opens here, and you can type and say, hey. As I'm typing, you can see how I'm typing. Hey, yeah, I want to communicate something. Maybe I want to communicate. Sorry, I want to communicate something. So that's it. And then someone will respond and say, hey, okay, it's fine. Or if yeah, I will luckily control all this. I will be able to unmute you and you say something, and people will be able to hear you. Okay, so that is how we see. And all you will actually hear people communicating, whoever that is making any communication, you'll be able to hear. And just in case you want to present something, for those who are going to present, this is only for people who are going to do any presentation. If you have something, for example, Nabeta, maybe you want to share a screen, definitely you go to present now. There's a button here called present now. You click there and you'll be able to share your screen. Either you present your entire screen or a window or a tab. So a window can be any. I have so many windows here opened. I can share any, or I can share my entire screen. So that means everything on my screen will be shared. But if I share just a window, it means I only share that particular window, not others. You know, if I share this, it will only be that one to share. If it's a tab, this is a tab where I'm opening. So I'll only share that particular tab that I want to share to the people, or the public anyway. And then you click there. Let's see. When you click here, you see that you be brought here, share your screen. You click here and share. You click on that one and share. Click on it and share. Just click, do it once. And I'm repeating it because you need, I want to emphasize a point anyway. Then when you click on a window, it will still open you all the opened windows. You can see my codes here. And then that's where you can open. Assuming I want to do some work or show you some of my projects that I'm doing or working on, I'll definitely show you that. And if I want to particularly share just a tab, you can see I have so many tabs opened here. As you can see them, I can share any. Don't worry, for you guys who can't have so many tabs, it's okay. It's not a must that you should have them, and then you'll be able to present. All right. So when you're done, so that is it anyway. And once you want, like I said, when you want to communicate something to the group, you can either type a message and say, hey, I have maybe a communication to make, or you can then definitely will allow you to unmute your mic, or else you can unmute yourself. You can unmute yourself and then say something. People will be able to hear. So if I click there, you can see that my mic is no longer red, but white in color with some background colors there, and with a microphone inside, without any stroke that is cut in the middle or diagonally. So so that means right now, whatever I communicate or I talk, people will be able to hear me. Otherwise, if your mic is like this, you won't hear. All right, that's it. Just in case you have any question, please feel free to inbox me for more for for my support, and I'll be able to definitely help you out. Maybe some issues like I can't hear, we can't hear you. Those are some of the questions or the questions we are likely to face tomorrow. But just in case you don't hear someone communicating to you, that means either your network is bad or your computer's speakers are not good. So for those who have very old laptops or computers or phones, sometimes for the phones it's limited, but those old computers, sometimes they have these issues where you can't hear someone actually talking because the sound drivers are either outdated and you need to update them just in case. This is for only troubleshooting and troubleshooting techniques. And another question where someone says, "Ah, man, yeah, I can't do what? I actually, we can't hear you." So sometimes the other person's mic cannot input the sound. It can't get your sound and enter it or input it in the computer to be delivered to the other audience. Otherwise, you have to check to ensure that you allowed the microphone. Your microphone is on if you're going to communicate, and if you want to say something, ensure that you're audible enough so that people can really hear you. And yeah, be confident anyway. I think I'm confident enough. All right, ain't I? Anyway, that's a joke of the day. Okay, so that is it. Once you're done with that, once the meeting is over, then the last bit will be is to leave. There is this last the middle button here between these two buttons, the microphone and the camera. That button means leave. So you want to leave the call. Maybe if it happens that you have some other engagements and you can't proceed with the meeting, maybe you can ask for yeah, maybe you can ask for permission and then you are allowed to get out anyway. So you can leave the call and we will see that you've left the call. Right? And that is what you do at the end of it. By mistake, you find yourself that you have clicked on that button, then that means you need to rejoin because we're going to have such circumstances. Man, me, unfortunately, I've clicked leave and I've left the call. Yeah, it is okay. As long as the call is still ongoing, you're able to rejoin. Okay, so you don't need to worry about that. You can just go back to your email, look for that particular email that was sent or invitation, click on it, click on that, just take you back a little, a little, a one. Okay, you look for this this link here, where there is join with Google Meet. You click there and you back in the call. All right. Okay, so that's it. Just in case you have any question, feel free to ask. So I'll click here and leave. Right. Okay. So I've left. You can see you have left the meeting. If you want to return back, you click, you rejoin. There is also another button here for rejoining, just in case you accidentally left the meeting. Then you don't need to make noise anyway. However, just swallow your pride and then click rejoin, and you'll be back into the meeting. Okay, and yeah, when I click here, you can see that I'm back. Let me click there. As you can see, yes, I'm there. I'm back into the meeting. As you can see, it's loading anyway. And also, for those who can't access, for any individual who face challenges, whether I can't access my emails can't open, such scenarios anyway, you don't need to stress yourself. You can just go to Google Calendar. You can type Google Calendar. I don't know whether some of you have ever used Google Calendars, but you should get used. This is a modern world, .com era, so these are some of the things you should be learning by now. Anyway, however, whatsoever your profession, it doesn't matter because we are now living that lifestyle of I can't use a computer, I can't do this. No, you can. Okay, so you can just simply go to your Google Calendar as